Alright, so we DOJ'd his Paladin in back and played a Luterio Core. If we get a land here, we'll probably just Snapcast Bribery, get one of his big dudes out. I mean, we can Snapcast quite a few things. Snapcast Wrath, Snapcast Bribery, Snapcast Counterspell. Although he probably has enough mana to get out of the leak range. I don't really want him to top deck Cloudgo Ranger. So, taking that out of his deck might be a good idea. Don't have any artifacts in play, so I'll go ahead and bash. I'll go ahead and pitch one of these cards. I think Inkwell Leviathan is worse than Blightsteel. So we can pay 2 life and Snapcast the Bribery. That seems fine. Go to 8, but whatever. Man, if we Bribery someone twice and lose the game, that's going to be pretty depressing. Although, this would be the draft for it to happen in, because we have not been having the best of luck. I kind of like Still Move, or actually even the Mirror Entity is pretty sick, because he's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's just dead next turn. Yeah, I like the Mirror Entity. He has to like remove it, and if he doesn't, then he's just dead. So, Looter's good here. Draw, discard. That's a good draw. And pass. So we have pretty good control of this game here. I don't want to speak too soon or anything, but even if he rips Cloudgo, we've got an answer to it. Although if he rips Cloud Goat and plays it, I'm probably... the hell is this? Oh, Eternal Dragon. Yeah, I kind of want to counterbalance the Snapcaster. Oh, he can just return that to his hand. But then if he wants to keep playing it, we'll just keep counterbalancing. Yeah, I like that. Counter target spell and return target permanent to its owner's hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, he can get it back on his upkeep, which is fine. Like, we'll just Snapcast the Cryptic Command, and if he tries to cast the Eternal Dragon again, well, we'll still Snapcast Cryptic, but we'll counter draw that time. This just kind of buys us a little more time to make our hand better with the Luterio Core, and I mean every time he rips a land and then we rip a land and loot it away, we're just getting more and more advantage here, and that's kind of what our deck is trying to do. That's not kind of what our deck is trying to do, it's exactly what our deck is trying to do. Okay, so we'll go ahead and bash. Blightsteel's not so good here, so I may end up pitching it. Oh no, it shuffle it into its over. It's not like Emrakul. If it's a land, we'll just pitch it. Fuck off, land. So he's going to return the Eternal Dragon and probably do nothing else, so we may just want to end a turn. We can't Snapcast anything really good. I could Snapcast Cryptic. Actually, that's not a bad thing to Cryptic, because if we Snapcast Cryptic, counter, draw, and then he goes to play the Eternal Dragon, we're just going to bounce it back to his hand and just kind of tempo him over and over. And we need to win this game, so that seems fine. Like I said, I know we're 0-2, but I don't think this deck is bad, and it is very fun to play. Anytime I'm snapcasting a Cryptic, counter target spell, draw a card. Anytime I'm snapcasting a Cryptic, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Shelldock's a good land. I love the hideaway lands. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bash. I probably should have dropped Shelldock first, but it doesn't really matter. Because he's probably just going to play Eternal Dragon. Draw, discard. Draw, and I'll just discard the Misty. I don't really need to lose a life if I'm going to fetch, so Shelldock. Well, I guess it's a good thing we bash first, so we didn't see the Misty. We get to see one more card that's a non-land. I'm not really sure on the ruling with Phyrexian Revoker if we name the Eternal Dragon. Well, it's not in his graveyard anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so we can't daze it. I'm also just not, well, I guess, I'm not really sure with the Tinker if you have to sack an artifact either. I feel like I'm shitty at Magic right now. I'll go ahead and take the Tinker. I'll go bottom. And pass turn. 3, 6, 8 mana. He's going to play Eternal Dragon. We're going to bounce it. Resolves. Yeah, we'll cast an Impulse. Gideon is more what I am looking for. I don't really want Glenalendra. Yeah, I'm going to snag this Gideon. Put these on the bottom. You know, we have not seen this all tournament. Go ahead and bash with the Looter. Gotta be careful not to mill ourselves here.